Gameweek 33 is fast approaching in Fantasy EFL, and here is everything you need to know before selecting your final team. Hello and welcome to another video. On this account I cover all things EFL. Today, as you can probably tell by the title and thumbnail, yet again we're previewing a game week in Fantasy EFL. As you can see by the list on the screen right now, we're going through my Game Week 32 side, teams to target, differentials, clearance kings, and then finally my Game Week 33 team selection. If you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so if we begin to look at my single Game Week plays, we've got three of them: Trafford, Gillespie, however you pronounce his name, and Sam Gale of Gillingham. Trafford face Swansea. Swansea don't score many, Burnley don't concede many. What happened? Burnley kept a clean sheet. That's 7 points for Trafford. Gillespie, he had a really good game despite not getting a clean sheet against Wigan. He got an assist, 6 clearances and 2 tackles. That's an 8 pointer, you take that. Would have been more with a clean sheet. But you can't have everything. Now I did have that Accrington Stanley midfielder to begin with, but just to be safe I swapped him out for Sam Gale. He's Mr. Reliable really. 2 interceptions, not too many for his standards, but 2 is still a decent amount. He did get a yellow card though, so that gave him a minus point. 5 points for Gale. And then of course we went very big on the double game week players, so Wickham and Rotherham players. We had a Dauphin who only got 8 points across the 2 games. Caleb Taylor, he got 20 points for me as the captain, 10 points, which is better than a Dauphin, and it was my best captaincy choice I could have made for the double game week players. Powell did alright, 4 points against Wickham, 5 against Exeter. Then Udo, I did have Coney originally, but I saw that Coney was not in Wickham's squad against Wrexham, so I took him out for Udo, and turns out Udo wasn't in the squad against Rotherham. That's a bit unfortunate, and of course Coney got a goal and assist in the second game. Wickham lost and won, Rotherham drew and lost. 73 points in Game Week 32, which honestly isn't too bad. I finally stopped the rot of just constant red arrows. I'm up to 147th in the world. I climbed 10 places and I'm still first in the club league. Now, as you can see, we are spoilt for choice this week. There are 4 double game week teams, one of them being Port Vale, who are most definitely the best choice. They are hosting Morecambe and Barrow. They haven't lost at home since December 7th. They're a bit inconsistent recently. They are most definitely the best double game week option. You've also got MK. You could go for Barrow or Carlisle as well, but I've gone for MK Dons. The last away win was on New Year's Day, and they have 2 away fixtures against Cheltenham and Carlisle. Honestly, if you want to avoid MK Dons, I wouldn't be too bothered about it. There are most definitely better options, single game week team options that are better than MK Dons, like Grimsby. They are hosting Newport. Newport County are 23rd in the away table, which is a stark contrast to their home form. I'm pretty sure they're a playoff side if you look at the home table, but away Newport are horrendous, so Grimsby could be a good team to capitalise on Newport's very bad away form. Now we've got quite a few differentials today. We've got Amos of Port Vale. If you want to double up with Connor Hall in the Port Vale defence, it's not too bad of an option. It's pretty good actually. And Abbott of Notts County, only the 1 game for him in this game week. But if you look at his stats, he makes an insane amount of tackles. He's got around 70 something, and other top defenders that I know, Pierre Gianni, they've only got around 30 tackles, so he's doubling their tackle amount. Every 2 tackles is a point. Now we've got a play from Bromley here. Ben Thompson, 0.0% selected. He has an eye for goal. He's got around 5 goals from a defensive midfield position this season, and of course he's an interception icon, which you always love to see. Now I saw this guy play on Saturday against Bristol Rovers Macama. He scored a hat-trick. He got 29 points in Game Week 32, and he faces Exeter this week. Lincoln play at home against Exeter, and Exeter aren't that much better than Bristol Rovers, so we could see another goal from him again. Clearance Kings return this week, and we begin with Stubbs of Cheltenham. He has the 3rd highest amount of clearances in the EFL, not League 2, the EFL, with 300. He averages 7 points a game, which if you look at my double game week options I chose last week, that is pretty much the same as a Dauphin, and he had 2 games for it. Of course, we've got Connor Hall. He was always going to be in this segment. He's been averaging 15 clearances across the last 6 games, which is an extreme amount. That's 5 points every single game just for clearing the ball. And also Lavelle of Carlisle, he's managed to make 33 clearances in the past 2 game weeks, and there is no rotation risk with Lavelle. He is definitely Carlisle's best player. I think he's Carlisle's top goal scorer as well as a centre back, which is a bit embarrassing for Carlisle, but there we go. Now, as I said, we are clearly sport for choice this week. I've just gone all doubles. I don't need to do anything risky or different because I'm in a great position at the moment, so if I stay safe I should be fine. We've got a double Carlisle defence with Lavelle and Breeze. I mean, it's pretty standard. Connor Hall, he's going to be in everyone's team, and he's probably going to be everyone's captain. We've got Alex Gilby. You can always get a great haul, but he has been very inconsistent. But MK Dons, they're at a double. You want an MK Dons midfielder. It's either him or a Notts County midfielder at the beginning of the season. He was, I can't remember his name, but he was a goat at the start of the season. Oh, Crowley, that's his name. He plays for MK Dons now, but I think Gilby is a better choice. Sam Foley, he has been on great form recently, Sam Foley. 12 points in Game Week 32, 8 in Game Week 31, 14 in Game Week 30, 6, which is a respectable amount in Game Week 30 as well. He's made 30 interceptions in 24 appearances. We all love an interception icon, and Sam Foley of Barrow, 2 games, can't really go wrong. Now, as my third Port Vale player, I've gone for Tolaj, the forward. He's always got a goal in him. He's got 8 goals this season, which is a decent amount. 25 key passes and 7 assists. I didn't realise that. 15 goal contributions in 27 appearances is a very decent amount. And of course, my team picks are Port Vale and MK Dons. Can't really go wrong with Port Vale. You could argue that Barrow and Carlisle are better options than MK Dons, but like I have done in previous weeks, I will probably alter my team as it comes closer to the deadline. If you want to see my updated team, make sure to follow my Twitter account at BRFCJacob Fantasy EFL FEFL, and you'll probably most definitely see an updated team, even though it's quite template right now. I'm not quite sure on some of these picks. Good luck in Game 33.